The State Fair is happening through the weekend in Salem. Our Joe V is on the go this morning with an artist who's creating sculptures and a lot of noise.
Yeah, Joe's checking out a new area called the Wonderful World of Sawdust. He's getting a live lesson in chainsaw art. It's incredible, Joe, just sort of the intricate details they can make with a chainsaw.
Well, and check this out, guys. Mark Culp right now is putting the finishing touches on our special little Fox 12 sculpture that he's been making this morning with a little help from yours truly. He's here as part of the Wonderful World of Sawdust. He's part of Bear Hollow Wood Carvers. He goes all over the country doing these things. Mark, I'm going to have you put a pause on that just for a second here. I want to talk with you a second. We've actually got some footage. I want to show the folks at home kind of the work you were doing. This was throughout the morning as you were chainsawing your little mini sculpture here. How long does, I guess, how did it vary in size, your project? Because you were telling me some of the projects you do are like massive. You can do small ones. And how much time does it take to create a really big one?
So, I can carve a little bear this tall. It takes me about 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
And I can carve a 12-foot bear. It takes me like 3 days.
Wow, okay.
So anywhere in between 3 minutes and 3 days, I guess. It all depends on how much work you want to put into it. Artwork's never really finished, it's only abandoned. So as much time as you put into it is what you're going to get out of it.
And if we can come back on camera, I want to show off the great thing he's doing here at the State Fair is you've got shows throughout the day where people can come out, see you at work, and then throughout the day you'll create like a piece like this in a day, right?
Right. So a couple hours to do something like this.
Yeah.
So if you came out to the fair and you wanted to see what I do, you can sit down. They got some great straw bales to sit there and watch me carve. A little noisy, and then watch me start this thing in 1 hour, and a couple hours later then come back and watch me finish it.
All right, now let's go over and finish up our logo here because I saw that you paint some things, but you said I can use fire too. Well, I'm like, hey man, we're on TV, so fire, that works great for me. Walk me through this process, what you're doing right now.
So I'm just darkening it so that the letters we carved out pop.
Yes.
I'll do a little sanding afterwards, but basically I'm adding a little color to it. I don't like to use stains and paints as much as I do the natural burning. It's a great piece of redwood. It's got beautiful color by itself.
Well, and it smells. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah. That's not translating to our folks watching at home, but man, you really get the sense of. I feel like I'm camping right now. I'm getting that sense of.
Yeah, you get the smoke smell. It's redwood smells great all by itself. It's interesting. This piece looks like the shape of.
And that's one thing, guys, that I noticed right before we were going to do this last segment. I took a look at this piece that you had, and I said, this kind of looks like an abstract state of Oregon. So I had him do just a couple little cuts here, and you can see it kind of has the shape. You have Astoria here, Portland's here, and we're somewhere down here in Salem, I guess, right about now, right?
And burnt finger right there.
There you go. So be careful with that. Now, Mark is going to be here again throughout the Oregon State Fair. He's here every day, and it runs through Labor Day. And you have, I guess, 3 specific times where people can come check this out in person, right?
Correct. So 11:30, 3:30, and 6:30. So if you get here in the morning, you can watch a morning session, and you can come back later that afternoon and see this last section.
Okay. Well, Mark, thank you very much. This is beautiful work, and I mean, you gotta credit. I did a little bit of that.
Well, yeah.
The one. That's at least partially mine, right? I mean, I get partial credit for this.
At least a 1.
Can we say a Mark and Joe production?
At least a 1.
Okay. All right. He gives you the one. Mark, thank you very much. Do appreciate it. And guys, the nice thing is, as he said, Mark said we can take this back to the station. So first of all, I got to figure out if I can carry this thing. Oh,
it's screwed down.
I'm gonna need a spotter. Okay, that's a heavy piece of art, but this is gonna find our way back to the Fox 12 studios. Do appreciate it, Mark. Thank you very much. Let's send it back to you guys in the studio.
I have confidence between Joe and Daryl.
No
they
kidding,
can get
they'll
that
do
thing
it.
loaded into the station.